Hey guys, so as you can see I am home and I have to apologize because I have actually been home for almost 2 weeks now and I have not updated you at all. Um, so I'm just going to kind of go back to the day that we left Ohio. I got up and I went to a plastic surgeon's appointment and they removed two of my drains. And they left one of them because they were afraid of if they removed them all I would have some crazy outpouring of fluid and it would just be bad. So they left one of them, and then before we got on the plane, I wanted to go back to the urologist because I had been having problems with my catheter. Like no matter what I did, I would just have pee just leaking out of it, which I'm pretty sure is not normal at all. The catheter is pretty much supposed to just catch it all and put it in that nice little bag for me, and it wasn't doing that. A lot of it was going to the bag, but a lot of it was trickling down my legs too, which is pretty gross. So I went to the urologist and they, it was, I'm kind of going to give you the Reader's Digest version of what happened because it was just awful. And they put me in this closet of a room that didn't have a spot that I could comfortably sit because of my sitting restrictions. They didn't have a table that could sit up so they could actually check my catheter, so they stacked a bunch of pillows behind me and Dan was trying to hold me up. And so they had me undressed from the waist down, and as soon as I undressed from the waist down, it was just dripping everywhere. And they checked it and they were like, nothing is wrong, we don't see anything wrong. And I was like, is it possible that the balloon isn't filled up enough? Is it possible that it's not in all the way? Because this isn't normal and I'm about to go get on a plane and I really don't want to pee myself on the plane. And the doctor basically just said, sorry, there's nothing I can do. It's something you're just probably going to have to live with. So he upped my dose of the oxybutynin, which is the bladder spasm medicine, and so I went to get my pants on and stuff, and they had given me some Depends type underwear, and it did not work at all. And so I go to put my pants on and my pants got soaked. Now mind you, it is 4:30 at this time. We were supposed to be at the airport at 4, and so we are late. My pants are wet. I can't get out of the hospital because my pants are wet. So they got me some scrub pants. We got on our way, finally got to the airport, and we were so close to missing our flight that the lady at check-in didn't even weigh our bags. She just put in random weights and took our bags. They sped us over to TSA, and then happened the worst moment of my life. The reason I went to the urologist that day in the first place. So they get me through, the lady asks me to stand up, I stand up, bladder starts spasming, I pee all over the place basically. It goes down both sides of my legs, all over the floor. Somebody rushes up to me and helps me get into the bathroom. I have to get myself cleaned up by myself, barely being able to move, and I was mortified. I mean, what grown adult wants to have an accident in the middle of an airport? Nobody, and that's what I was trying to avoid in the first place. So, anyways, we almost missed our flight because I had an accident, and it was something completely out of my control. So then we almost missed all of our other flights that day, and long story short, we finally made it home. So we got home, and it's been kind of an emotional roller coaster being home, which is part of why I haven't really recorded anything. It's been great to be back with my kids. It's been kind of, surreal being home because there's so much different with my body now, and there's so much going on with my body, and it's been an adjustment. And I got home and almost immediately caught some sort of stomach bug, and so for the first it wasn't right away, but probably 4 days into being home, all of a sudden I was sick and I was nauseous for 3 or 4 days straight. I threw up. It was good times, but it was just, when my family, we're all together all the time because everybody's trying to help with me. So germs are just, it's unavoidable. Everybody got it, you know. And so that happened, and you know, I've been going back and forth from the recliner you see me in right now to the recliner in my bedroom, which you have seen me in before. I did my a bunch of my update videos in that one. And I hobble around the house. I can't really use my walker in the house because my house is kind of small. It just isn't conducive. And I mean, my kids have been super sweet though. They've been pretty understanding that, you know, mommy has owies. Lucy, she's so smart. She's such a like inquisitive child, and so, you know, we let her know that I had a catheter, and so she was constantly asking me about my catheter. And she actually tripped over my catheter one night, which was pretty painful. And you know, Calvin, he used to just climb all over me like I was a jungle gym, and now he just softly gets up on me, and like I hold him, and he's really sweet. And there was one time where my water bottle was empty, and he took it from me and started walking towards the kitchen to take it to Dan, and he just turned around and said, "No, you stay there," and went and got my water filled up. So they understand, you know, kids understand a lot more than people really give them credit for. So, fast forwarding to the now, you know, I've been feeling pretty good. Emotionally, I've been really back and forth. Like right now, I was kind of hesitant to even record this because I'm kind of at a low point right now. I've just been feeling kind of depressed today because I don't really get to go anywhere. I'm just stuck at home all the time because I can't do any like I can't do a lot of walking. I'm not allowed to sit in a normal position, which like voids out going out to eat or just going to someone's house that doesn't have a recliner. You know, like I'm just kind of stuck. And you know, so I'm on social media a lot, and just even seeing like depressing things on social media, and I don't know. So I'm kind of at a low point right now, but I've been trying really hard to stay positive. I've had a lot of people helping, a lot of people bringing meals by. I've had a couple of people bring me flowers. People have been sending me cards. People have been bringing me cookies or just popping in to say hi, and that people just stopping by, you know, it helps so much more than I ever thought it would. But I never imagined that I would be in a position where I'm just kind of stuck at home for 3 months. Another thing that's going on right now, just yesterday they removed my catheter, and 2 days before that they removed my last drain. So I'm completely tube free, which is great. The only downside, when they went to remove my catheter, the lady that was removing it, they were going to fill my bladder so that I could go to the bathroom while I was there, so they could make sure my bladder was still functioning. When she went to fill my bladder and through the catheter, all of the fluid just came right out. The problem with the catheter leaking never went away. I've been dealing with it for the whole 2 weeks I've been home. I've been dealing with it. And so when she went to fill it with fluid, it all came back out, and she was really confused. She didn't understand what was going on. And so finally they were just like, okay, we can't fill your bladder, so let's just take this out. When she went to take it out, she was like, I don't think this was really even in there all the way, which is what I had asked the urologist in Ohio, and he said, no, that's not possible. That's not, no. But no, she said it wasn't really even in there all the way, which is probably why I feel like I have been repeatedly punched in the crotch, and I now have zero bladder control. Right now, everything down there is so bruised and swollen that I have absolutely no control of my bladder. I cannot stand up and get to the bathroom and still have to go to the bathroom. Like, by the time I get to the bathroom, there's no point in being there anymore, except for to change my lovely Depends that I get to wear now, which I might have the capacity to do a review on which type of Depends are better than others. So maybe that could be a good video. Life is ridiculous. It's so ridiculous. Like, this is not a position I ever thought I would see myself in. And, you know, I've had a lot of people, like a lot of doctors and nurses that I've gone to since I've gotten home be like, you're so young. Like, you're so young. And I'm like, cancer doesn't care how old you are. Children get cancer, you know? Cancer doesn't care. And I'm really hopeful that this is the last time I have to deal with it. I mean, Olive is being very, very vocal right now. Yeah, baby! Ah! Ah! Oh yeah, now you're not going to be vocal? No, you're not going to be vocal? No? Oh goodness, I hope you could see her. But yeah, cancer doesn't care how old you are. Cancer doesn't care your life situation. Nobody is immune from disease, you know, and it just kind of sucks. But I'm hopeful, you know, I'm hopeful that I'll get to have more kids. I'm hopeful that this is the last time that I have to deal with it. They were able to take out so much that the tumor was touching. And so I'm super, super hopeful. So I am happy to be home. I'm happy to be with my family. I'm happy to, you know, be where I'm comfortable and be able to see the people that I love. And just once again, I want to thank everybody for your prayers and your thoughts and your Facebook messages, social media messages of any kind. You know, just thank you. I really can't even tell you how much I've appreciated and needed those messages and comments. Yeah, I guess that's kind of my update right now. So I'm hoping to get back into doing some semi-regular vlogging. So I'm hoping to at least put up one video a week, if not maybe two. So yeah, that's where we stand. Thank you guys for following my story. Please continue to follow along if this has interested you or helped you in any way, or if you think this is going to help somebody else, share it with them, subscribe to my channel, and I look forward to having you be a part of my YouTube family. So yeah, I'm going to sign off for now. I hope you guys are doing great, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.